And now I'm giving you an ultimatum. You need to contact me and do the right thing, and you're going to have a conversation with me, or Brian Albert finds out what you did, and then you can deal with him. I heard he's real friendly. He doesn't know, does he? He doesn't know what you did. He's going to find out. He's going to find out, and I got proof.
There are many times where you have been intimidated, isn't it?
No.
You've been threatened.
Nope.
You were aware, sir, that you were being threatened by an online blogger to expose you?
I was not.
You have no awareness in the history of this case that you were being threatened by an online blogger. Anytime from when you first spoke to the private investigator until today, were there communications made to you by an online blogger that there would be consequence for you if you didn't testify in a way that was acceptable to them?
And do the right thing, and you're going to have a conversation with me, or Brian Albert finds out what you did.
No.
On the stand is the only honest man in Canton, old Brian Lucky Loughran, and he testified today about what occurred on the day John O'Keefe died. He was also questioned as to whether he was influenced or threatened by Turtleboy. Let's watch.
Listened, of course, didn't you, to podcasts that were about you?
I did not.
People told you about them.
Yes, they did.
When friends told you about them, you knew who that person was that was making those claims, correct?
Correct.
You were well aware of the person had a very strong and large social media presence.
I didn't know how large or what his presence were, but yes, I knew he had a blog.
Well, you know now because you follow that blogger now, don't you?
I do follow him, yes.
You pay for a subscription?
I do not.
Did you get one for free?
I did not.
And in following that blogger, you know full well the power that person has to get attention from the community to harass, correct? You knew there was pressure for you to testify a certain way in this case, didn't you?
I did not know I was being required to testify a certain way. I was also at the time dealing with the loss of my wife. I was not paying any attention to any social media.
Sorry for your loss, but you are aware during the pendency of this case that there has been pressure on you to testify in a certain way. Isn't that fair to say?
No.
Sir, you received a call from that blogger, didn't you?
I did.
Although he doesn't use his formal name, the blogger they're referring to is Turtleboy.
And during that call, did you know the person was recording you?
I did not.
You later learned that the person recorded you.
I did not.
Do you know that your conversations were spread throughout the community online?
I was.
Sir, some of those communications or inquiries were claims that you would be exposed for personal matters if you didn't testify a certain way, weren't they?
No.
Inevitably, you've met this person, haven't you?
I've seen him. I haven't met him.
Have you ever spent time with him?
No, I have not.
Coincidentally, Turtleboy was in court. He wasn't scheduled to be there, but someone in the media dropped out, and he took its
A
place.
follower of that blog.
I am.
When you follow the blog, do you read anything or do you watch it?
No, I don't do much anything towards the blogger.
As you follow it, you can see there are oftentimes articles about you.
No.
Haven't you ever been encouraged to do the right thing?
No.
Haven't you ever been celebrated after you've testified in a way favorable for one side
Yes.
or the other?
Yes.
When you were celebrated for testifying a certain way, did you find that to be encouraging?
I did find it to be encouraging. But I did not want it. I don't think I deserved it. All I was doing was my job and telling the truth.
Did you enjoy the
That's right, Lucky.
attention that you got?
I did not.
Did you pose in photographs with people who support one side or the other?
I did.
And when you were in those photographs, are you saying that you didn't enjoy the attention that you were receiving?
I did not.
I know he doesn't enjoy it, but it will be my life's mission to get a photo with old Lucky Loughran before my life ends.
Again, I was trying to be polite and trying to avoid any confrontation that may come from something if I said no.
And that goes for you too, Mr. Lucky. We don't have to get into that yet. I know your friends are going to send this to you. I just want you to know, you've wanted to keep a low profile for a reason. I get it.
How many friends contacted you about what was being said before you testified, the pressure? How many people told you about that?
I couldn't tell you. All my friends were telling me.
So you were hearing a lot of noise or information from your friend group and community about what was being said about you.
Yes.
And this was before you testified at the first trial, sir.
This was before.
Sir, you work hard, don't you?
I do.
You work many different jobs.
I do.
You try to be a good citizen.
I do.
Not try. He is.
You are not looking for attention.
I am not.
It was brought to you.
It was brought to me.
You wish you never had that attention, don't you? So would it be fair to say that you simply want to live your life the way you've been living it without outside people attacking or pressuring or threatening you?
No, asshole. I'd rather have the people attacking and threatening me.
Yes.
By the way, the blogger that I speak of, do you know
I guess we can't say Turtleboy or the FBI in this trial.
he is friendly or supports one side over the other?
I know he is friendly towards one side, yes.
The side sitting in the back of the room?
I would say the defense team.
When you came into court last year, it's fair to say this is after you became aware of essentially being targeted, correct?
I don't ever felt like I was being targeted.
This was after you received all the information from your friends and people in the community that you were being attacked.
Again, I don't feel like I was being targeted.
Are you concerned after this case what happens with the blogger that you follow?
No.
The Alberts fear me much more than I fear them because I have the ability to severely change their lives. And that goes for you too, Stephen. And that goes for you too, Mr. Lucky. We don't have to get into that yet. I know your friends are going to send this to you. I just want you to know you've wanted to keep a low profile for a reason. I get it. I'm not going to allow it anymore. Just know that. The jig is up. Time's up. You've had the chance to do the right thing. So now you've chosen not to. And now I'm giving you an ultimatum. You need to contact me and do the right thing. And you're going to have a conversation with me. Or Brian Albert finds out what you did. And then you can deal with him. I heard he's real friendly. I heard he's real nice. Yeah, you can deal with it. He doesn't know,
I think Turtleboy is being a bit sarcastic about Brian Albert being friendly.
doesn't know what you did. He doesn't know what you did, does he, huh? He's going to find out. He's going to find out. And I got proof. So we'll see.
A journalistic technique sometimes is the bluff. In this community, in order to solve this crime, we need the help from everyone. That's everyone listening here. People have diverse backgrounds and they help solve this crime because we know we cannot count on the police in Massachusetts to solve a crime. They can do some things good, they just can't solve crimes. Turtleboy most likely had nothing on Lucky, and Lucky was not influenced at all by this. However, we do have to praise Lucky. It would have been very easy for him just to keep his mouth shut and not go against the McAlberts. Lucky did the right thing without being told, without being paid, and without being influenced. And that's why to this day I will always salute and look out for old Lucky Loughran.